Good morning, Facebook. This is Ayo Handy-Kendi, the birthday crew. We're so glad to have you this morning. Good morning. It's time to wake up, everybody. Time to learn more, transform. It's holiday time, but it's time to take care of ourselves. So we're so glad that you are here. So glad that you woke up first thing this morning. Wake up, everybody. It is time to grow and glow. Good morning. Wake up. Top of the day is away college dress so we can create reals on earth. So all we need for you to do is make certain that you have a little bit of water because we're going to do some breathing and a little moving and you want to make sure you bring some tissue maybe in case you do some work. This is a presentation, demonstration, and an affirmation about your successful year-end holidays. And we are just excited that you're here. Wake up, everybody. This virtual community is for you. Welcome, Facebook. Looking forward to a wonderful presentation. Who we see? Hi, Brother Adam. Glad you're here again. Enjoyed your presence. Let's see who we got. We got Keisha. I love that. Shakisha?
Shakesha.
Shakesha. Shakesha. Yeah, I love that.
It means bring us laughter.
Oh, okay. Shakesha.
Peace
Oh,
and
I love
blessings.
blessings. Who else we have? Glad you are here. Shakesha. We've got Abimbola Wali. We got Amal
Good
Muhammad.
morning.
Blessings. We got Teresa Scott. We got Evelyn. Oh, we got a crew out here. Good morning. Wake up, everybody. This is Ayo Handy-Kendi. I'm so glad you're here. We got Phoenix, spelled in a beautiful new way. We got Dr. Kimbrew. How you doing, Dr. Kimbrew? We got Sakia, Talib Bay. Good morning. Leona and Robin, you are all here. Wake up, everybody. Cheryl Lynn, Marie Lovell. Good morning. Regina Critchlow. Oh, it's a good group of people out there in Facebook land. Wake up, everybody. This is Ayo Handy-Kendi. I'm going to be your facilitator this morning. Our topic today is breathe away holiday stress, and we're going to create our own perfect peace in this session. Okay, so make sure you got a little water. Having a little water first thing in the morning is always good, but it's extremely important because we are going to be breathing, and that's going to open up our lungs. Hi, Laura. That's my sister.
Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. It's time to get up. Stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. It's time to get up. We're healing, we're dealing, we're growing. Together, releasing. We're teaching, we're moving. Together, we're learning, discerning, we're striving. Together, we're leading, connecting, transforming. Together.
Well, good morning, everyone. Wake up, everybody. It is a great day. We give thanks and praise. My sister, Dr. Kimbo, asked, was this thing going on with her sound? So, Dr. Kimbo, I hope you worked it out. I'm so grateful to see you all. John, I just froze. And got Spidey sound. Okay. Someone said it's not just you. Okay.
Yeah, Mama
That's
Ayo.
not nice. Yes.
Can you hear me? Okay. Yeah, it is. There is some static coming from your sound, and I didn't catch that fully in our preps. So there's a maybe some wire that needs to be plugged in a little tighter.
Okay. John is working that.
Okay, let John work it, and then you can continue your presentation.
Okay. He pushed something in. And so we are going to affirm that all is well and all is yet to come. Good morning, everybody. I'm so glad to see all of you all here. Truly, this is a wake up, everybody family. And I give thanks and praise and thank this morning for all of you who woke up early, for all of you who have breath flowing through you, because there are some this morning who did not wake up. And there are some this morning whose breath is being force energy that we want to feel on a regular basis. Does that sound better, sister?
No, it's actually worse. It blocked out your voice.
She said it works. Okay.
Let's see what we can do.
John said he gonna see what we can do. All right. And so for those of you who can hear clearly, and I hope we all can hear me clearly, got some other new people. Wendy came in and Lee's came in. Someone said it might be our equipment, so we don't know what's going on, but we're gonna keep on, okay? And we're gonna make it work. This morning, our topic is breathe away holiday stress. And we're going to create peace on earth for ourselves. Now, from Halloween, October the 30th, until all the way until January the 1st, we are dealing with what is called the year-end holidays. And for some of us, this is a wonderful time of the year. For some of us, this is a time that allows us to gather with our families, our friends, our loved ones. This is also the time of the year where people give. They give of themselves. They expect to have things given to them, okay? It is a time of celebration. This can be a beautiful time of year for many, but for others, it can be a time of dread. It can be a time of deepened depression, introspection. It can be a time where stress is huge. People feel pressured. People feel put upon to do things for a lot of people. Sometimes they enjoy doing it, but there are other times that they don't feel so happy about doing all of these outer activities. And so I found out in the 80s, due to my own depression, how a lot of actors toward the end of the year seemed to exacerbate all of my own depression. And I began to study what happens to people at the end of the year. Suicides spike research. Accidents increase our research. People have more domestic violence, I found out. Unfortunately, all of these issues seem like they all just seem to be coming and falling apart near the end of the year. During the time of the year, you know, we're being told that we should be so happy and so merry, and we should be so much about gratitude. And so I started researching and I developed a concept called holiday stress syndrome. And we're going to talk about that later. But I thought what would work is that we start right off and wake up everybody. And let's release some of the holiday stress. So I hope I'm coming through clear. And I'm going to ask everyone to take everything off their laps and take everything that may have on their laps. So make certain that your legs are uncrossed. And I want everyone to sit up straight. And those of you, if you like to move with us, normally I do this exercise with us standing up and moving. But I know it's pretty early in the morning, 7 a.m. in the morning. So I want us to just move dynamically at our seats. Let's do that, okay? And so we're going to have everyone stop a moment to engage in what I call catharting. Catharting is simply releasing through our bodies. Now it's being called embodiment. And we're going to release some of the dynamic stresses that are already building up. Because just past October the 30th, Halloween, and already the merchants are saying, get that perfect gift because other days are right around the corner. All right, so it's already, the pressures have already started. So let us allow ourselves to just move with the music. John is starting off kind of slow so we can begin to just sway. Very good, Zacchaeus. Zacchaeus got the flow. Good. I want us to just move along with the music. I want you to allow your body to express itself. If there is tension in the shoulders, I want you to allow the shoulders to just roll. Good. Shakisha, good, good. I want you to feel the energy of movement wherever there is any tension in your body. I talked about having some pains. Really want them to move, definitely. I want us to allow our neck to just stretch and roll. A lot of us have tension in our neck because what do? We hold our neck tight. We hold our neck taut. We move our neck a lot because we text and bend the neck down and we use the computers and we keep our neck straight. And so lots of tension. And because many of us don't breathe efficiently, we find ourselves having lots of neck tension. So just look to the right and stretch your neck like you're looking over your shoulder. Really stretch it towards your back. And inhale in and exhale out. And turn your neck to the left and look over your shoulders like looking at your back. And stretch your neck as far as you can. Don't hurt yourself, okay? And inhale in and exhale out. And now lift up and inhale in and stretch your neck high up to the sky. And exhale out. Open the mouth and just totally release. And bend your neck downward. Inhale in.
All right, looks like Mama Ayo froze. You all can keep bending your neck and stretching in the way that makes sense for you. I know I'm feeling a little tight and tense in places, so stretch away.
and exhale out. And I want us to take our heads and just kind of gently shake them all around. This is where we really begin to thought. Shake our heads all around, shake the body. Good, good, good. Lift up our hands. Good, good. Like we're throwing off the negative energy. Good. Throwing off the negative energy. And I want you to open the mouth and I want you to go inhale in through the nose, exhale out. Inhale through the nose, exhale out. Inhale through the nose, exhale out. And throw your hands like you're throwing it down. You're throwing that negative energy down. Good. You're throwing it away. You're throwing it totally away. One hand, two hands, whichever way. And I want you to totally shake it off. Shake, woo! Shake those hips. Shake the hips. Shake everything. Shake the chest. Shake the shoulders. Good, 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 good. Take your hands, your fists. Act like you want to hit somebody, but you're not hitting. You're hitting the air. Woo! You're punching. Ha, 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 and now tone. There you go, Amal. That's right. That's right. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Woo! Oh, ha, 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 ha. On out of 3, 1, 2, 3. Going totally off. Amal, just laugh. Open the mouth and let out a big, big, big. Woo! 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 And John, I want you to slow the music down. And I want everyone to close their eyes. And I want one on your chest, right at heart level. And someone say, yes! I want you to take the other hand and put it right there at the belly button, thumb, and connect right at your belly button. And you can close your eyes. And I want you to allow yourself to breathe. I want you to feel the energy of your heart moving. I want you to feel your heartbeat. As you breathe in and breathe out, and breathe in and breathe out. Allow the breath of life to come in and out of your bodies. It is safe to breathe this moment. It is good to breathe this moment. Allow the breath to come in and go out and come in and go out. Feel the breath open up the body, the mind, the spirit. And as we're connecting with the breath of life, I want you to allow yourself to relax. If the breath comes in choppy and tight in the upper part of your chest, I want you to instead encourage your chest to relax. Send a loving message to your heart. If your belly seems tight, I want you to soften it. Don't hold it. Just let every breath be gentle and easy and effortless. Inhale in. Exhale out. I don't want you to be concerned with the form of your breath. I don't want you to try to make it any way that anyone has told you to breathe. I just want you to connect with your breathing, your life force. I want you to just allow the breath to flow. And you can notice any sensations, and if any thoughts come into your mind, I want you to tell your thoughts to, I'm going to get back to you later. Or we'll figure out what we're going to do the rest of the day and what we're going to have for breakfast and what is she about to say next. All of those thoughts may come into your thought forms. But just allow the breath to be easy and effortless. Inhale in through the nose. Exhale out from the nose. Inhale in easy. And exhale out easy. Now some of you may be getting really relaxed because it's very early in the morning. And some of you may still just wait. Allow your relaxation. If it comes, allow it. It's what we need. And as we breathe into this body, I want you to think about your feelings about holidays. We're coming into the end of a very challenging year, another challenging year. I want you to allow yourself to connect with your heart, and I want you to ask yourself the question, how well do I enjoy holiday time? And just listen. I want you to ask yourself the question, am I looking forward to the year-end holidays? And if I could change anything, what would I change? Inhale in, exhale out. And as we are listening to our heart, truly not from our head, but from our heart, what is our heart telling us? Are we looking forward? Or are we in dread? And if we are, just breathe into the feelings. Don't push them away. Let them come up. Some of us lost people this year, and you're feeling them and you're missing them. Inhale in and allow the feeling to come. Don't push it away. We can't heal what we don't feel, and so allow the feeling, even see the person, and send light to them and breathe and release. And know that the feelings are very much a part of us at this time of year. And it's okay to feel. It's okay to be uncomfortable. And it's definitely needed to grieve. So breathe in and breathe out. And as we're in this moment of our heart space, I want us to see and visualize and claim what would make our holiday special for us, not for anyone else, but for us. I want you to see it clearly. I want you to put a color to it. I want you to put a smell to it. I want you to put an image and a taste, if all is needed, to it. And I want us to listen as we breathe in and breathe out. What does your special holiday look like for you? And I want you to see it. And I want you to claim it because you deserve it. And I want you to embrace it. Let your heart be your guide, not your head right now. As you breathe in and see your holiday special for you. And open the mouth and simply allow it into the universe. And breathe in and know that you deserve peace on earth. You deserve joy to the world. You deserve a solid night. Breathe in and allow real gratitude, not just eating food and gathering and running to stores and cooking all day for others, making everyone happy and pleased. But breathe out real gratitude. Thank you, Creator. Thank you, Creator. Thank you for what I do have. Thank you, Creator, for this blessed moment of just being allowed to be and to live and to have what prosperity I have. Breathe in and be ever so aware of being grateful for good health, because your health is your greatest wealth. And let go as you inhale in this peace of gratitude, this acceptance of your blessings, and open the mouth and let go of anything you no longer need. Let go of any limitation. Let go of any feelings of guilt that you're not giving to others. Let go and let go of the pressures. So inhale in perfect peace. And Let's hold that perfect peace in our heart for a moment as we hold the breath and let the breath build. And then open the mouth and simply go, ah, like a big, 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 big sigh. And inhale in again and know that joy comes with morning. So allow the morning and open the mouth and just let go of that solar plexus. And inhale in and be ever so thankful as we send love and light to any part of ourselves that need it, any part of our home, any part of our family, any part of our community, and see this love and light circulating and clearing and cleansing and reopening up and rejuvenating the power that lies within our breath, that is within each and every one of us, that is right here for us. And as we open our mouths and release into the universe, let's send that power to all who need it, including ourselves. On the count of 3, we send that power. 1, 2, 3. Inhale again. Hold the breath. Hold the breath. Hold the breath. Open the mouth and just let go with a big, 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 big sigh. As we see our special holiday, sending it into the universe, and inhale a 3rd time. And hold the breath and hold it and hold it and open the mouth and a long, long sigh. Let the belly go way back to the back of the spine, letting go of all the stress and all the tension. Just scrunch that belly and let go. And truly open ourselves up to the beauty of the Creator's divine plan for this special time, for our special moment of the year. On the count of 3, those who are ready to come back into the room can come back. If you need more time to process, you stay right in this moment with eyes closed, connecting to the breath of life and your special, special time of the year. 1, 2. We slowly begin to open our eyes. On 3. Come back slowly. Come back gently. Bat your eyes a little bit. Put a smile on your face. Good. Yes, good. Zakia, we know you've been doing some good work there. I see you just yawning. Yes. If anyone else can open up your pictures so I can see if anyone needs a little extra support, good. Hey, Adam, you doing okay out there? Good, good, good. Hey, Veronica, you doing okay? Good, 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 good. Oh, you're welcome, beloved. I'm so grateful to serve. Ah, Zahara, good to have you, Deborah. Good, thank you, Ayo. Everyone has I can't see the chat. Everyone has a B something. I don't know what that is. Okay. Oh, good, good, good. Thank you, beloved. Oh, feeling great, Adam. Thank you so much. I'm feeling great too. I needed that too. The one thing I love about being a breathologist is as you breathe with other people, you get a chance to breathe yourself. Have a beautiful day. The breath was needed. Give thanks. Give thanks. Yeah. The breathing helpful for me too. How's everyone else feeling? Pretty good? Okay, good, good. Raise your hand if you feel pretty good. Were you able to see on holiday? Were you able to see what
Mama
you
Ayo,
need? Yes,
Mama
ma'am.
Ayo, I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm going to try to resolve the sound, and I'm not sure how, but the easiest thing I can think of is to put you in the waiting room and bring you right back. So that will be like a
Okay.
restart, okay?
Okay.
So
Okay.
Emily, patience while we do that. She's joining us shortly. Where did she go? Okay, Mama Ayo, come off of mute.
There you go.
There you go. I'm sending love to you, Sister Joyce. She said, Chiquisha said, I thank you. I truly need this. Give thanks. Give thanks. Yes, I appreciate that we had a moment to just see for us what it is that we want this time of the year. I just want to share a few thoughts, and I promise you I won't go on long because I really want to talk about what it is that you're feeling this time of the year and how you can make this that so-called perfect holiday. Okay, and nothing is perfect, right? But we're hearing that comment, have the perfect holiday. Oh my goodness. And how does this all affect people of color in particular? But we have to survive, many of us, and we are challenged to take care of a whole lot of people, a lot in our lives. We have to do a whole lot. We have to be bigger than and smarter than, and uh, 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 our women are considered these powerhouses of being able to judge everything, and so much is asked of all of us to do, men and women. But oh boy, Black women this time of the year are really, really pressured to create what they hear. The time of the season is the time that we are told that everything has to be just so wonderful. Thank you so much for coming, Sister Chiquisha. Come back, okay? And so how do holidays really affect us? Well, we learned about a concept called holiday stress syndrome. And holiday stress syndrome is a scientific concept that I had envisioned way back there in the early 80s, because I myself was finding every year near the end of the year that I felt all this pressure to do all of these things for everybody. And I embraced Kwanzaa very early. And so because I embraced Kwanzaa very early, that helped me to have a more African-centered perspective about the holidays. Yet, for many people, I saw that they were doing certain concepts that was stressing them out. People of African descent are already dealing with chronic stress. And now here on a day-to-day basis, we are listening to the news. We are listening to the TV commercials that are giving us all these mixed messages. They're telling us to have perfect peace and peace on earth, yet a whole lot of what we're hearing doesn't make us feel so peaceful. The holidays don't stop the violence. The holidays don't stop the relationship challenges many of us have. The holidays don't stop the fact that our money is tight and challenged and trying to be stretched in all these different places. The holidays is not going to stop COVID, and the holidays is not going to stop feeling that we are out of balance. Instead, the holidays exacerbate. It makes all of those concepts even bigger than life. I've seen several people that have their hand up, and I don't know if they want to come into the room with the decision. So I'll just mention the 4 factors, and then I'll open this up for dialogue. And we're getting closer to 8 o'clock, so we want to make sure that we can get this in case you have to leave. We found out the holiday syndrome is actually an aspect of shifting and some of us literally falling apart near the time of the end of the year, from October the 30th all the way until January the 1st. And this syndrome actually repeats year after year after year. I saw my brother, who literally every single holiday, he would go into this deep dive because his children and his wife were demanding so much. And so every year, even though we would gather in an event that we would have, the Holiday Expo, which was really full of fun and life and vendors and culture, and he would help me out, but he would be miserable. And I would say, "What's going on, Melvin?" And Melvin would actually say, "I'm still paying my credit cards off from last year's holiday." Doesn't seem like a celebration to me. The syndrome began to become very apparent to me when I finally saw, after several years of me talking about the syndrome on radio, TV, and print, that it's not something I had made up. That other people were discovering that people go through this vicious cycle during those 2 months from October the 30th all the way until the end of the year. And so I began to put together what the factors are. And it helped because I read Ashaka Musa, Barashango's book, How Holidays Affect African People, How European Holidays Affect African People, book 1 and 2. And he discussed the fact that most of the year-end holidays, they really aren't about us. They're really about European concepts. And so first factor number 1, near the end of the year, is that we're celebrating everybody else's culture and not our own. If you go into the history of holidays, you see that all of the symbols, the rituals, the colors, they all come out of European culture. It's very little that is about African-centered people. And so we're celebrating other people celebrating themselves, which makes you feel disconnected from your own people and your own culture. And anytime you're disconnected from your own people and your own culture, then of course you are out of balance. The second factor that affects people at this time of the year, people of color in particular, is that this time of the year really is the end of the year in the continent of Africa, just like it is here in this country. And those times, they were times of the harvest. They were spiritual times. Dr. Naim Akbar came to a workshop we had during this holiday expo, and he talked about the epigomenial days. Epigomenial days were days outside of the regular calendar. And the regular calendar changed, well, the African-centered calendar changed to what is the calendar we use today. But these epigomenial days were 6 or 7 days that did not get incorporated into the calendars that we use today. The epigomenial days were days of the divine. They were days in which there was great spirituality as we went through the harvesting of our crops. There was connection of family and community. There was no disconnects. Everyone was involved in the harvesting. There was great celebration and feasting, and of course, there was rest to the divine, because African people knew that their harvest didn't come from a shopper's food warehouse or some grocery store, all right? Their harvest came from the fields. So in order to be thankful, they were giving thanks to the Creator that they had an abundant harvest that everyone could come together and gather. And the concept of fruits of our labor that is embodied in our Kwanzaa was really about the celebration of a people. A Kwanzaa was really about the showing at the end of the year, being thanks for the fruits, the harvest, and the labor that created that harvest to be spread and shared amongst the tribes. And so when Europeans came into the continent, they saw our people in celebration during these epigomenial days. They saw us in divine celebration and families gathering. And holy days that the epigomenial days were constantly referred to was turned eventually into what's called holidays. So these holy days of the divine now became a transfiguration of what was the spiritual holy days. And so between the epigomenial days and then the celebration of the winter solstice, another ancient spiritual rites of year-end celebration of the, what we say, the longest day of the year, all of those concepts did not transmute into the European concept of holidays. And so near the end of the year, where we were having a spiritual celebration, we no longer have that spiritual celebration. And even when we brought in the concept in the 3rd century of celebrating the Christ, it was a decision made that we would celebrate Christ's birthday on the 25th of December. And in making that decision, done by decree by the Council of Nicaea, 3rd century after the birth of Christ, we changed the whole nature of what we consider Christ-like behavior during this so-called spiritual time of the year. And so this concept of gifts came out of European concepts about we give gifts because of the year, the end of the year was just a time to share and spread gifts. The people in Europe, they were so happy to be able to have made it through a cold, harsh winter. The Yule log, under the mistletoe, notice all the evergreen concepts. These all came out of Europe. All of this was the celebration that, hey, look, we made it through this cold, harsh winter where our greenery died. And now we're so grateful that we have some greenery to celebrate. The name of that person is Naim Akbar, NiamAkbar, a historian, great historian. The second factor, so we lost our spirituality in the holidays, and we began to ask the question, what would Christ really think about how we're celebrating the birth of Christ? Would Christ be excited about all of the commercialism that has developed around the big, big holiday celebration at the end of the year, Christmas? The commercialism, the pressures of buying that perfect gift for our Christmas holiday became the big thing around the 30s, 40s, and in the latter part of the 50s, just like, So all this outer directed behavior where we are told, go buy the perfect gift, go get the perfect, special holidays. Oh, your holiday is not correct unless you give that gift. All of this outer directed concept. So many of us started spending lots of money and not really going within, which is the solstice concept, which is the epigomenial holy day concept. Instead, we're just running around trying to package our love, getting that so-called for someone else. So this outer directed behavior pushed by commercial pressure is the third factor that is detrimental to us in holidays. And then the fourth factor, beyond conspicuous consumerism, is that you're trying to do everything to please body and not really love and take care of yourself. What happens? You end up planning your life based on everybody else's expectations. And so that's why so many people feel so depressed. We're also talking about the darker time of the year where the sun begins to be, it's less sun in the sky. And so season affective disorder is another aspect of us dealing with this concept of trying to push ourselves, going out shopping, spending, running, going to parties, overeating, all of the sugary foods that happen during these holidays, from the candy at Halloween to the Christmas cookies and rum cakes to what are we going to have for New Year's Eve. This is an excellent time to encourage us to be more value-centered, to make better choices, to love ourselves, to take care of ourselves, and to really begin to have real gratitude. Thanksgiving is not meant for us to all day be just cooking for everyone else, but to really be in celebration of gratitude. And when we know our history, we know the history of what Thanksgiving was about. When we know our history, we know what Christmas is about. When we know our history, we get to learn and understand what the first of the year is about. And if we want to celebrate ourselves and celebrate our culture, we want to look at Umoja Salsa, which is an alternative to Thanksgiving. We want to look at Kwanzaa. We want to look at end of the year celebrations that reflect our spiritual values and not all of the values of everyone else.
Mama Ayo?
Yes.
I want to bring your attention that it's 7:58 and
Yes.
We had two hands up. Did you want to? Okay, can you acknowledge that time for?
I can, and it is 3 minutes of 8. I was just about to say that and encourage everyone who can stay with us because we're going to now plan our holiday and talk about the things we can cope with. But for those of you who have to leave, I thank you for being here. And I hope you keep coming back to Wake Up Everybody. And I look forward to being able to be a part of your holiday in any way that I can. And so how do we cope? We got some hands up. Let's get into
Mama Miles right here. You can.
Yes. Good morning, my sister. Good morning. It's always a pleasure to have you in the space. You are just a delight. And I just want to compliment, and first of all, I want to thank Spirit, because there are a couple of us from my church that are on this call this morning, because it seems like we are losing members back to back to back, and there are still several more that are in the queue to go ahead and make their transition. And it's like coming up on the holidays, losing so many people that are family, because we've been together and known each other for 30, 40 years. And so this was really helpful. Thank you so much. Yeah, and there were other things. Oh, you petting your dog as you were going through this. Listen, pets they are so intricate in connecting with spirit, because yeah, I don't know what to say about it, but I think you're on mute. But they are so intricate in connecting with spirit, and that was just so right on. And that's what I have to say. And thank you again, ma'am. You are just precious.
Yeah, full of joy. And I receive and I send that joy back. Thank you so much, so much. Yeah, this is our newest family member, who up very early this morning. We have 4 other puppies. We have 3 other puppies. This is puppy number 4, floppy ears. I'm calling them based on their characteristics. I haven't given them names yet. And this little one said, I really want to hang out. I want to be there with Wake Up Everybody. So yes, I agree. Having your little furry puppy, your kitten, or look, if you don't have anything that's furry and cuddly, go get yourself a stuffed animal, okay? Or a blanket and snuggle up. This is the time of years we done gone through the summer, and now we're going into the cool time of the year, the cold time. This is snuggle up time. And Lord, don't you just get so much unconditional love when you have one of these little furry pet friends. So I'm grateful. I've been just sitting here holding them and hugging them and loving them. And thank you so much for it. I didn't know if you could see them, but yeah, good. We have Sister Teresa. Glad to have you, Sister.
Mama Ayo, 1 second. Before we go to Sister Teresa, Shawnee had her hand up and she put it down. I don't know, Shawnee, do you still want to share?
Sure, I put it down because she was teaching, and I was like, I'll wait and see if the time presented itself again. So Mama Ayo, I was telling the team on the side just how much I love you. I aspire to age like fine wine, to just move through life in your direction. The way that you show up is just so magnanimous and charismatic and just joyful. So today I was going to do some altar work before I came on Wake Up, but I was like, it's Mama Ayo, that will be the work. And so thank you. You just took me through my whole experience with the breath, and I'm just so grateful. So what I wanted to say is I think my early 30s, either late 20s, early 30s, I released Christmas in the celebration of the holidays, Thanksgiving, that whole, I don't know what to say about cycle. Yes, cycle of insanity, buying and you're, like you said, it starts early. I didn't think about that whole October piece, but now I have people on my block where the Christmas trees were up since Halloween ended. And it's just insane how I was caught up in the wave of trying to please and appease people through purchasing things, trying to get love by giving in that way. And when I gave it up, I saw somebody else in the chat, I think it was Terry, who said that the family pushed back up against it. And then it was hard early in the years because on my father's side of the family, they give a lot. And because I've modeled over the years not doing that, they've lessened how much they give, but it was ridiculous. Gifts almost to the ceiling, and electronics and this and that and all these bags. And I was just like, I would be sitting there with no gifts for anybody. And first it was anxiety provoking, but then I was just like, this is my liberation. I don't have to follow the crowd. I don't give a damn who it is. I forget that the holidays are coming. And because I'm not caught up in that. But I will say this final thing, and then I'll release to let others share, that I became aware. I'm a clinician, so I've been in the field for licensed for 20 plus years, but in the field for 30 years. And I didn't realize that I had to deal with the darkness impacting my emotional state. I'm very empathic. So the darker it gets, the more low vibrational I feel in my body. So I have to bring light by connecting with people, by doing altar work, by exercising, by eating clean and eating light foods. And it's so easy because depression runs in my family for me to go down into a dark pit. And so the holiday ridiculousness, plus not knowing that I was wired that way, created a very low vibe. And I would be pretending a lot. It's a lot to feel low and pretend that you're high. It's exhausting. And so now that I'm aware, and I've been aware for a decade and a half, I do what I need to do to take care of myself and name it. But I just want to thank you for what you've brought, and the breath is a key piece. So I'm going to be activating it as much as I can as we go through this darkness, which is also a powerful place to be still and hibernate. But we don't give ourselves that luxury. So I thank you for just bringing it to our attention. And I love you so much.
Oh, thank you, Shawnee. And you know, I just love you. And you are doing some powerful, powerful work and healing in our community. And you said a lot about the coping part that we're going to talk about. Yes, this is hibernation time for our animals, our plants, and then we are pushing ourselves to get out and run. And that is counterproductive to this time of the year. This is a perfect time to be quieter and still and be in our moment of introspection. So thank you so much. Yes, yes. I see Teresa. Can I
Yeah,
can
I'm
you
gonna
help
spotlight.
me?
Yes.
Help
I'm gonna
me.
add spotlight. And Mama Ayo, it is 6 after 8. So remember, there's something up, right? 8:10. All right.
Okay. I just want to tell you thank you for all that yelling and stuff. That really helped me release a lot of stuff. I was in here yelling. I hope I don't wake up my neighbors. And I was shaking. At first I was laying down, no, I got to get up. I got to sit up and get out and get up and just start shaking. Thank you so much. And you know what too? It's thank you, Shawnee, because sometimes your body be relaxing. And I have a problem sometimes relaxing because stuff been telling me, oh, you're just being lazy, whatever. But there's my body is just trying to take it easy. And I'm fighting against taking it easy. And so what I've been doing was just to start surrendering. I've been releasing all of that gift buying because I remember I'm being in debt from buying so much Christmas gifts. I just think it's crazy. And the pressure, I remember last year, my grandkids, the stuff that they were spending, their parents were spending. I was like, that's ludicrous. It's like they didn't have money in the bank talking about some Christmas stuff, but it's like people just go crazy when it comes to Christmas or different holidays, periods. But I just glad that I'm in a community who's teaching me, to respect and honor my money, not just, do whatever I want to do with it. So, but I do like the family time, getting together. We had a little birthday party last night on Zoom, and it was just so joyful to be with my family. So I miss that part because everybody is in different, communities and, people want to, but we were just on Zoom. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to just do a Zoom time. If we can't get together, but that Zoom time was just so nice. And we laughed and we saw the kids and it was just really, really so much fun. It just brought so much joy to me. So I'm going to, whoever comes on, I'm just going to do a Zoom and we just have a Zoom time and, just do that and just enjoy the family that way, whether we get together or not. My dad's birthday is coming up Wednesday. So they said they're going to do the Zoom again. He's going to be 86 years old. So I'm excited about that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I'm excited, to do the Zoom again. So that was really, really nice. And just thinking of new ways to share and love on each other, that we might not have done in the past. Thank you so much.
Oh, I give thanks and thank you for those comments. Yes, indeed. Yes. And as often as you feel stress, please go into some room or shut the door to the world, turn on some high powered music or don't turn on music and just good thought, scream, yell, kick, cry, take pillows, beat them, breathe dynamically, and then relax. And it's a tremendous stress buster. It's the beginning of what we call transcendence breath work. I appreciate all that you said. Live your holiday as it expresses you. Sister Kinofu, I've got Brother Adam, I got Sister, and I got Purple who have their hands up. Now, how do you want me to do this? And it's some wonderful concepts on in the chat. I'm trying to look at them, and so please hold these because I am not able to read all of them. They look amazing. Yeah, yeah, they look amazing, and they are lots of reflections. Can I let Adam in?
He's here. So all you have to do is I'm going to put people here in spotlight. You might not see them spotlight, but they can go ahead and ask the question. So when one person finishes, after you comment, I can drop them in. And Sister will be the last person to share because you want to move on to the next piece.
Okay, then. So Brother Adam, yes.
Hello, I'm Sister Ayo. Thank you for this breathing exercise. I just want to, talk about this European concept that you discussed in terms of the spending power. I just read a recent article from CNBC, and it states that the National Retail Federation said that Wednesday that it expects holiday sales during November and December to rise between 8.5% to 10.5% for a total of between 843 billion to 859 billion of sales in the holiday by itself. And the reason why I'm sharing this article is because this is the same European concept that has hustled us out of our money.
Yes.
And the question that we don't even bother to ask is, where is that money going to?
That's right, brother.
And what we getting out of it in return.
That's right. We started talking about in those events, they were designed to be an alternative to say, spend your money where it counts. If you're going to spend some money in the holidays, find somebody that looks like you, a vendor, a Black-owned store, recycle those very important dollars because the retail industry really expands near the end of the year. They get most of their money in those 2 months between October to January the 1st. Then in all of the rest of the months, the year-end retail report shows a boom of money spent in 2 months. And so that's why there's such a press, a crush, a push. And yes, we fall right in line with it. And especially our young people is really critical. As Teresa said, we got to really talk to our young people and say, you can buy package gifts for our children and say that's love. Spend time with your family. That's really what love is. Don't fall into the trap. Spend your money where it counts. If you're going to spend $1, spend that dollar with somebody that at least looks like you. And at least let's do something that's conscious and put our money within our own community and let it come back to feed our families. Okay. I really appreciate it. Look at the retail report, the year-end retail report, and you're going to say, wow. And the other holiday, but it's not at the end of the year, is Valentine's Day. That's the other holiday that adds to the increase of our retail industry. And so again, holiday follow the money. See which holidays are bombarded the most with the pressure in the media of buy, spend, and all the suggestions of what you can spend your money for. And you will see that those are the holidays that add to the retail report. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, Adam. Sister,
You're welcome.
got you online.
One second. Before Sister, there was Purple. Purple put her hand down. Purple, are you still interested in sharing?
Yes. Hey, I think I was having some tech difficulties.
Okay.
I laughed because I remember when I was younger, my brother told me Spirit knows how to use technology. So I always laugh when it pauses. Wonder if what I'm about to say, if that's what I'm about to say. But good morning, Mama. How are you?
Good morning.
This was great. This was so great. Good morning, everyone. Right on time. One thing, just based upon the comment y'all said, I think it was 2005, something like that. I used to work at FedEx. And I'm telling you, I was like, no, I don't want to participate in this no more. When I tell you the extra nights and hours you got to work because that amount of shipping, it is that day. It is Valentine's Day. And believe it or not, also Mother's Day. And fortunately, a couple of decades ago, my mother said, I'm not celebrating Mother's Day, because she was really talking about one of my siblings, but she said, people ain't gonna wait all year and then try to make up for it on one day, right? And I feel the same way about this time of year. I did notice that the seasonal time was affecting me. I liked that I was working extra jobs. I would always volunteer to work on Thanksgiving and Christmas, not knowing what that was about. But I was avoiding being around family because I love the symbolism and the words of that time of year. I love the air. I love the way the snow and the crispness. I love those things about it. But I didn't like the way I was shape-shifting. And so I just talked to my therapist about it last week, because I noticed that I'll say, no, I'm not coming. I've given no context for it. I thought it was an explanation. I was like, I'm not explaining myself, you know? So I'm talking to her now to say, how do I craft the journey of the year that has me not want to participate at this time of year? And the relationship with myself was important for me. But my thing is, it's kind of like my mama and that Mama's Day. If we didn't rock well with love and joy all year, this ain't the time for me to come around you, because I gotta do me differently. And that's really my truth. And so I want to lean in. If I got it crafted this year, people will know. If not, we'll work on it this year for next year. But eventually I will let family know. I care about what I always say is Kwanzaa 365.
Yeah, there
what
you
that
go.
look like. Kwanzaa 365.
There you go.
So, I needed this boost. Thank you.
You're welcome. And you just boosted me up. 365 too. Thank you. Well, we're on 8:15. Kenyoku, I forgot what we're supposed to do next. I'm supposed to close.
No, it's okay.
Oh, we got one other person. Yes, sister.
Sister, and then we can do that circle.
Okay.
The talk back.
All right. Thank you. This team is so wonderful to keep you on point. Ooh, purple. I love the hair. You know, I'm a purple girl.
Thank you. And I'm coming right after purple.
Okay. Good morning, family. Good morning, Mama Ayo. Thank you so much. A lot of stuff came up inside of me. I am where you are, and I just started thinking on where you are in terms of how we look at the holidays. And it made me start to think of how I got to where I am. This interesting transition of growing up. My parents celebrated it, you know, modestly. We always put up a tree. They always gave us a little something. And we would go to school. And when I would go to school, I would feel a little ashamed because the kids would come back to school and they'd be like, yeah, you know, I got gazelles, I got a sheepskin, they would just be going on about all the stuff that they had. And I'm like, wow, I just thought my mom bought me these little gold earrings, you know, they so little. And my friends would come and we got the big gold. Oh yeah, I got the gold and big knockers and I got the big chain. And I wouldn't even want to tell anyone. Yeah. And it's not until I got older that I realized, right, as I thought back, let me see. As I thought back and I said, you never saw the sheepskin. Yeah. You never saw the door knockers. You never saw, because they would always say stuff like, yeah, I can't wear it to school because my mother won't let us in. And I realized that those children probably wasn't really getting anything. My little gold earrings they were modest, but they were real, you know? And you know, it was all of this putting on a show because you wanted to fit in, to make sure that you got, you know, yeah, I was taken care of. A lot of times I would get, you know, little socks, underwear, things like that for my, you know, parents, maybe something really nice, you know? So it made me think about that. And then when I was raising my children, I had already gotten to the point where I was like, this system, this Babylon thing, no, this is like a scam right here. So I'm not really gonna bring too much of that in my home. So I didn't do a tree. I didn't do any of those things for my children as they were growing. We didn't really do that. And they would say, Ma, how comes, you know, we're not getting no Christmas gifts? And I'm like, I got you a Christmas gift. Right. Look, the lights are on. We got gas. Didn't you cover yourself last night? And they would just look at me like,
I
now
know
they're
it.
old. Now they're older. My daughter has a son now, and I can see me not, really honoring the Christmas has pushed her to like create this Christmas that she saw was so perfect on TV that her wicked mother refused to create for her, which is, So I laugh about it because I'm like, she's telling me, look what I'm buying for my son. And I'm like, well, why are you buying him that? He doesn't even need that. He has one and he likes the one he has. Yeah, but it doesn't work. But he likes it. He plays with it. So it has caused them to go like really out with it. But how I embrace the season and how I celebrate the season now, which is very interesting. My children say, look at you. Look at you. You refuse to give us Christmas. And now I take the space of holding the character of Mr. and Mrs. Claus. I actually, during the holiday season, the children come to me as Mrs. Claus with with my Mr. Claus next to me. And we don't give, I'm not into the gift giving part of it, but I am into the holiday cheer of it. I'm into, let's sing a song together. Let's laugh. Let's have a snowball fight. That's the part that I'm into celebrating. I don't really exchange gifts like that. I might give the children little stickers, but that's about it. Yeah, so I enjoy that part of the holiday, and it's a blessing, that piece right there, just the opportunity to hug people, wish them well, and to sing a merry song. And I do that as Miss Claus every year, which my children be looking at me like, You couldn't even have a Christmas tree. Look at how you got. Look at you. You got the whole dress, and you're walking around. And yeah, so I'm complete. Just want to share that. Thank you.
Oh, sister, you made me laugh. You made me laugh because yes, there is a holiday detoxification that we have to do with a lot of our families and our children. You know, and I had to laugh because I can remember. Let's see, John is not here. Let's see if I can. You can't start my video from there, can you? Okay, hold up. I gotta get.
Hey, here you go.
Oh, okay. Here you go. Good. Here's John. Don't disappear on me yet, John. We're almost there.
I'm not disappearing.
Okay. Okay, we're back. Here we go. Start my video. Okay. I disappeared there for a minute. I'm still here though. Okay, yeah, we do have to detoxify, and I have to laugh. You gotta have a good sense of humor about this, because the children will pressure you because they're being pressured. They're the ones looking at the TV. They're being told that you should get me this and I should get this for me, and they got the hands out and they're demanding. I remember buying similar things, and then I stopped buying and we started making things. And I can remember making some things for our children, and the child said, is this what we're getting for? And I said, yes. And I said, I made it myself. And they said, oh, okay, and but they changed their tune because Target magazine did an expose, me, my mother, and my sisters, where I created a tradition that every year I would make necklaces for each of them. And I would find a special necklace for their personality. And when Target magazine heard about my holiday alternative for gift giving, they had us on the magazine. And when I showed them that, they said, wow. Okay. Yeah, it's challenging. I'm not going to say it's easier to shift or shift your holidays. A lot of us, that's what we've grown up with. It's become the way of life for some of us. But if you work at it with good humor and come up with alternatives like sister, you will find, if you can make fun and enjoyment of being together in love, we would have given our children the greatest gift. Yes, ma'am. Sister Kenyofu, what we got? We gonna have our celebration dance?
Yes, That's what it sounds
Okay,
like.
so I wanted to end this with just the few concepts on how we can cope. We make our own gift. We want to put self-care as the gift that we give to ourselves. We want to make certain we don't do anything unless you really have your heart in it during this time of the year. We want to make certain that the greatest gift that we can give ourselves is radical rest during this quiet period of time. We want to do spiritual bathing. We want to know more about our history and our culture and learn that Kwanzaa, we can have our Christmas and we can have our Kwanzaa too, okay? We want to notice that if we're feeling stress, release, shake it off, turn the TVs off. That's a wonderful way of cathartic. Just turn the TV off. Then you don't have to hear about what you got and what you got to give. Okay? And just don't allow yourself to feel pressure. And you too, if you're by yourself and you're not really with a family, create a new family. There's a lot of people out there who are feeling lonely at the time of the year. So get out and do things for other people and give of yourself. And if you want to be by yourself and celebrate just by yourself, I want you to dress up and look beautiful like you would for your holiday celebration. I want you to light that candle, make that special meal, and sit there and enjoy it and just say, thank you, God, because I got it like that. And I am so grateful and I am so blessed. And I really want you to celebrate. Celebrate because we have put a lot of effort into our lives this year and into our communities, into our families. And nobody's going to celebrate you better than how you can celebrate yourself. So breathe through the stress. Don't get overwhelmed and allow yourself to get out in whatever sun you can find, because these darker days truly will test you. And so you're going to have to create your own sunshine. Turn on the lights, turn on yourself by allowing yourself to give yourself the greatest gift, which is self-love and self-care. And that's what I want to share. And as we all gather together to celebrate, we're going to do a circle dance. And this circle dance is a celebratory dance. And so this gives us a chance to shake it off a little bit more. And yes, I know that we all struggle to give even those little small gifts. Okay? So remind ourselves that every gift that we give, that, you know, we are blessing someone, and they, of course, if they don't feel that we are blessing them, we know what we have done to sacrifice, to give. And so just be grateful that you have been able to have the ability to give what you can. And so for those of you who can't stand up, I'm going to ask you to stand. And if you can't, at your seats, I want you to just move with us. And I want us to envision, let's see, John's going to move this back. Come on, little puppy, you have truly been part of Wake Up Everybody today. And there you go. You may can't see my head, but that's all right. John, I want you to, oh, there you go. Here, I want you to take puppy.
We're gonna circle dance now.
You want in the circle dance? Okay, here we go. And so I want us to visualize that we are at the celebration and we are connecting with each other. And I want you to really, really see your person to the right and see your person to the left. And I want you to embrace them with your hands. And I want you to connect with them with fingers and relax and enjoy the circle celebration, because this is our unity circle, because that's what circles represent. Circles represent love. And when we come together in love, we are truly together. We are truly in unity. And so here we go, allowing ourselves to just breathe in and breathe out and breathe in and breathe out. I don't hear the music. I guess it's coming on. And so here we go. hold our hands out, connecting. So John, I guess this is calling. Native people like African people would come together in circles. Circles represent 360 represent side. Feel your community moving with you. And feel that unity as we all come together. Unity in our diversity. Moving from side to side, connected just like links in a chain. And inhale in and exhale out. And inhale in and exhale out. And inhale in and exhale out. And give thanks, praise and thanks as you lift your hands up to the sky. Give total surrender, because it's only through the grace of Almighty that we are here. As we inhale the breath in, bring the palms down to the universe. Thank you so very much for allowing me to share today. Make your greatest gift. Thank you. Make your greatest gift. You. And we're going to have a few ending slides as we end this program for today. I think the breath say cool. Remind you that it is power in our breathing. Please remember to exercise your power this holiday season. Peace. Thank you so much. Can y'all food? You can go for it. So what's coming up next on Wake Up Everybody?
One moment. You can talk about your special offer.
Okay, so we have a special offer. Our special offer is simply that if any of you heard this presentation today, the puppy is so cold. Our special offer for Positive Energy Works, which is my company, is that if you heard us speak today on day 453, you will receive 20% off of any of our services, our breath shops, our workshops, or our certifications through December the 30th, 2021. We have an Optimum Life Breathology certification, which may be our last big program. And so we're looking for 12 special people. And so this even applies to that certification. So please contact us and let us know how we can serve you today using the power to breathe better, to live better. We also want you to contact us at 202-667-2577. You can go on Facebook to Ayo Handy-Kendi, and you can go on Instagram. And on Instagram, I am at Ayo Handy-Kendi Breathe, Breathe. And I prefer email. I'm in the Instagram. I'm into also Twitter, but I'm really a good email person. So email me at iomeansjoy@yahoo.com. Io means joy at yahoo.com. That's spelled AYOMEANSJOY at yahoo.com. And please come to our website. If you're feeling overwhelmed during this time of the year, or you just want to gain a greater awareness of how to breathe better, to live better, we now have mounted a number of 1-minute breath tutorials on the website. Our website is www.positiveenergyworks.com. 1 E that connects positive with energy so that we can increase your energy so that we can work for you. Positive Energy Works, POSITIVENERGYWORKS. We are encouraging everyone in the Wake Up Everybody community. It is free and open to the public, which is a real blessing. But we also appreciate your support, and you can Zelle to SOWLEADERSHIP development@gmail.com. That's SOWLEADERSHIP development@gmail.com. We also encourage Cash App, which is the money sign, Spirit of a Woman, and let's see, and https://cash.me/money sign Spirit of a Woman. That's the Cash App. And of course, you can use the code number 453 Ayo Handy-Kendi. That will bless me. And all donations, of course, are appreciated at any amount. And then we want you to join us on Wednesday, November the 10th, 2021, for the Wake Up Everybody Tribe, Stories of Ascension. And this is facilitated by our dear Shawnee Benton Gibson. And she's looking forward to hear your stories because the Wake Up Everybody community has become a family, and families are a tribe. And she wants to hear your stories about how the Wake Up Everybody community has benefited you. And that's going to be facilitated by Sister Shawnee, who did just an absolutely wonderful effort last week with the Women's Wisdom Conference. So we really want to support her. We want to thank her for blessing us with all the work and effort that she gives us. And then last, of course, on Thursday, November the 11th, which happens to be another holiday, Veterans Day, we're going to be facilitated by Sister Cheryl Glenn, another hardworking staff member of the Wake Up Everybody community. And she's going to be speaking on self-love, staying above the fray. You know what that means, staying above all this that's been going on. So Cheryl Glenn is going to bless us, and we look forward to each and every one of you coming back and bringing a friend.
Mama Ayo.
Yes.
So this slide that's coming up is a special event, and we want to bring your attention to it. We are creating an anthology, a Wake Up Everybody anthology, and we're inviting you to share your story to support the creation of the WOOL anthology. This will be a compilation of our individual and collective stories as a WOOL Nation. We have been in this journey for 20 months, and there are so many powerful stories of mind, body, and spirit transformation, community healing, intellectual and emotional growth and development, co-creation, partnership, and love. The anthology process begins with you filling out a survey so that you can hone in on the themes that will shape the structure and feel and flow of the book. So there's a link that's going to be dropped in the chat. Please follow that link. It is bit.ly/Woo Stories. Fill out the survey and be heard. And the deadline is November 21st. Please do that by November 21st. If you are new in this space, we thank you, we welcome you, we invite you to come back again. If you're new, let us know you're new. Don't just drop in and drop out like, you know, like as if you're not seen or don't want to be seen. We want to see you and we appreciate you because you make us, you make up us. We were once you, right? So we are Wake Up Everybody is here because of the new people, of you know how that goes. You become new and then you ascend to being experienced. So share with others. We're here 5 days a week, Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 8:30. Those are our long days. And Monday and Wednesday are our short days. That's from 7 to 7:30. Obviously, we're on Zoom. And we're also streaming live on Facebook. So if you can't make it into Zoom, you can see us on Facebook. And if you want out there on Facebook, you can come into Zoom. And we love to see you and have you participate with us. You can get your alerts that will be text messages inviting you to the session for the day. You would have to sign up, and that's easy. Open up your text. Type in 74121 in the telephone section, and in the comment section, just type the word Woo Nation and press send. And then you will be on the automated text alert. You can get your Woo swag. We have masks and sweatshirts and t-shirts and mugs and thermoses. You have many choices, and go to bit.ly/Woo swag to pick your choice, pick your color, and represent. We ask that you stay in touch. Some of you might have been given the link, the Zoom link. We really want you to register. So go to bit.ly/Wake Up Movement. That has you go into our database. You will be receiving emails directly from the source to say who's presenting, what they're presenting, and what they are about. You'll also be in the space to receive certain information, other related topics that presenters might share with you, or any upcoming events from Spirit of a Woman. And we have Facebook, we have two Facebook pages. One is a public page, one is a private page. So the private page is our group, and that group you will see communications from facilitators, tidbits, tips. You will see the communities that where you can, become friends and share information that you have. We also have a page, a public page, and that is where where Zoom has us streaming live too. So you get the notification on that public page. So in order to be a part of the private Facebook group, you need to join. So go to bit.ly/Woo community. You will join that. And in order to be a part of the public page, you go to bit.ly/Woo Nation, and those need to be uppercase, Woo Nation. And you want to like that page so that you can get the notifications. If you don't like the page, you won't get the notifications. Instagram, YouTube, you can find us there. And if you need to reach us for any reason, you can email us at info.wakeupseries@gmail.com. At this time, I'm going to stop the screen share, and I'm going to ask you all to unmute, and I want you to give Mama Ayo your best for this wonderful presentation.
Thank you, Mama
Thank
Ayo.
you, Mama Ayo.
Thank you, Mama Ayo.
Mama.
Great work,
Thank
everybody.
you.
This is a wonderful way to start the day.
Thank
Have a
you.
blessed day.
Looking
Forward
Thank
and
you.
love
Thank
your
you.
spending habits, or your eating
Wonderful
habits.
day, everyone. Be
Everyone,
safe.
thank y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Love you
Show
all.
us so
I
much
love you.
love.
Oh, love you, love you, love
We
you. Oh my
love
goodness.
y'all.
Have
Love
a
y'all.
Thank you,
Love,
Mama
love, love,
Ayo,
love,
for your
love y'all.
peaceful, loving
This was an
spirit.
amazing
Bless you.
day today. Awesome, Mama. It was beautiful.
And that puppy is gorgeous.
Beautiful. Oh, I'm in love. The most
I
beautiful
know.
thing. Oh,
Sure.
I just love.
Thank you
Oh,
so much.
yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Love
much.
you. Love
Love
everyone that showed up today. Every